On this episode of The Rolling Green Room, we travel to Nashville, Tennessee. It's known for its excellent barbecue and smooth bourbons. It's also where you can hear some of the hottest live country bands in the world on the famous Broadway Boulevard, or as locals call it, Nash Vegas, the city's second most popular N-word. We caught up with our good friend Tim Dillon at Zany's Comedy Club, who just appeared on Comedy Central, Netflix, and the Joe Rogan Experience.
The Rolling Green Room, baby! We got Cody Woods here, James Myers. This is great. I love this. I see this thing, baby. I think two words: domestic terrorism. Caesar Sayoc had nothing on this. That's a fun joke. I love it. This is fucking it, dude. This is what comedy should be like. Radical, fuck everybody, do what you want, say what you want, and fucking
just live in a vehicle, dude.
And live in a vehicle.
Yeah.
Nobody can, like, fuck with you here.
That's right.
I mean, other than people that could come in and kill you at night. That
sure,
could
yeah,
happen.
we're very vulnerable to that.
That could happen.
I sleep on the couch, so I feel like I'm going to die every night. But
that absolutely could happen. But for the most part, this is fucking awesome, dude.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Now, it's gas mileage can't be great.
10.
Terrible.
Not bad.
Ain't great.
It's not good. It's diesel. But
Dude, when I bought a
it could be worse.
Suburban in '99, I bought a Suburban. I said, "How much is the gas mileage?" I was like, "Is it like 10?" She goes, "Well, the Hummer gets 7." So I was like, "Oh, it's 10." Yeah, it was brutal.
I had a Suburban too. This is 10. It's diesel. That's actually not terrible for something that's over 20,000 pounds.
No, man, this is fucking cool. I dig this. How long have you guys been on the road in this?
We started in June 5th, I think. So it's what, August 6th now? So that's like kind of Cody's closet, and then we have all the comics come on and sign in the bathroom.
Oh, okay, wow.
Hey, you're more than welcome to sign that shit.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to get interviewed by the FBI. Oh yeah, this is nice. This is like a full bed. I love this energy in this green room. The rolling green room. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night to some weird shit?
Those fucking gangsters racing shopping carts across the Walmart parking lot, like the Jamaican bobsled team.
Gotta be honest with you, that sounds great.
Yeah.
So what happened? You woke up to that?
I just woke up to it, and then I'm just like, I should just stay awake.
Yeah.
Because at some point, this has to become boring. But it actually didn't. They had a good time for like 4 hours.
Right. A few of the jokes I did tonight, the crowd's like, wait a minute, this isn't like... I was going to do Epstein shit, and then I just was like... People that had talked about it for a while are like, oh, this shit, is it going to hit the fan? Mm-hmm. Because we all know that it's true.
By the way, it's still not.
It's still not. Yeah, me and Mullen have said, like, no way.
Yeah, it's not.
But it's one of those things where you're just like, fucking, man. This is, this is mainstream shit.
If you ever think it's going to change.
Yeah, it'll never change. And that's literally what's kept me sane about the whole political landscape of everything, is just going like, the system's not designed to change. The far left and the far right are younger. They're like invested in politics. They're going to watch.
They care a lot.
Go see them in 10 years. They'll be like, yeah, well, dude, my parents were fucking hippies. You don't think that they thought shit was,
Right.
They thought the revolution was coming? Guess what happened? It didn't. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It doesn't mean that...
It's just going to get worse and worse.
Yeah, it's what it is, It's like...
Yeah.
It doesn't mean things shouldn't change or get better. It just means that as a realist, as a pragmatist, you look at things and you go, well, if I expect certain things, I'm going to literally go insane.
Right.
And I was talking to Mullen about it, and on my podcast, I was like, with the Epstein, with conspiracies in general, these people that are into them, they think there's going to be like a series finale.
That's exactly, it is like a reality show. It's like, and there's some sort of like, like a rooting for a team aspect to it, or what you think that like there's some rules that like the good guys are going to win. No.
It's a soap opera that you get tired of, or it's a comic book.
Yeah.
It's not a thing that has an ending. It just goes on, and you go, I'm too old for this. Or I don't care anymore. It doesn't, like, I got to focus on my life. Yes, Jeffrey Epstein is a pedophile island, but how am I going to make rent next month? Yes, we're run by an Illuminati blood cult. Yes, I get it. I understand that.
Yes.
The news is pretend. It is pretend. If it helps, if it makes you feel better, well, then watch it and listen to it. Good. The news has been proven to make shit up. The Covington thing they made up. They made it up.
Yeah.
It wasn't like they reported the wrong thing. They made it up.
Made it up.
They made it up. The Jussie Smollett thing, they make it up. So it's like...
And they'll never go back on it.
Yeah.
Like,
and the other side, the Iraq War, they make it up. They don't care. It doesn't matter to them. It's the same side. It's one side. That's a good point. Yeah. It's all the people that supposedly hate each other and then go to cocktail parties with each other.
I know, it's so weird, right?
Their kids all go to the same schools. Right. And I am so upset that none of our mass shooters are from the political center. I want a centrist mass murderer who goes, listen, capitalism works with restrictions. We need to have... Everyone settle down. I'm a centrist mass shooter. I believe America has a role to play in the world. I'm a cautious, careful, neoliberal mass shooter. That's what I want. Am I wrong to want these things?
Are you living in LA right now?
I'm in LA, yeah.
That's what I thought.
What part of LA are you in?
I'm in West Hollywood. I can walk to the Improv.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then I'm like
That's
5
cool.
minutes from the store.
I mean, how do you like it now that you're there? What do you think?
I like it, dude. You know, I mean, I miss New York a little because the audiences and everything. I think they're a little better in New York. I love the podcasting, and that's the way I'm making money, and that's the way that I'm getting people out to shows.
Yeah.
So, and I also love the comedy. I love the store, but it's like me being able to be out there and do podcasts with a lot of those guys, and like, you know, people support each other, and I dig that. I like that whole thing. LA is really great if you're like 20 and hot or 40 and rich.
Right.
If you're 20 and hot, people are going to try to find a way to make you famous.
Yeah.
And if you're 40 and rich, you don't care.
Right. Yeah.
So that's, you know, that's like a nice...
Yeah.
You see people that really enjoy LA, it's like, oh, there's a young person who's the world is going like, let's fucking make this person famous.
Yeah.
Or it's some old fuck who's like, yeah, that's my paid off house.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
And like,
it's you got to have what somebody in the mortgage industry that I used to work with used to call go fuck your mother money.
Yeah.
You know, where it's just like, I don't have to work. I choose to work.
yeah.
Right.
That's fun. Am I passionate about something? Then I'll do it.
Yeah.
If I'm not, I don't. Those people are in a good position.
Yes.
Better. Yeah. Definitely better.
Yeah.
Is that the plan then? You're gonna get filthy rich?
Well, I mean, listen, you can make that plan. Good luck. I mean, I'm just trying to make. It's a little. I mean, I don't know. It's always been difficult, but right now, the idea of me getting a show on television seems much further away.
Yeah, I mean, just shows on television
Seem much less important, and the idea of being able to do my own shit online and say what the fuck I want, because I say some fucked up shit.
Yes.
And I like saying that's the type of comedy I like, is saying fucked up shit. That's all shit that always made me laugh. Yeah. And not fucked up for the sake of it, just going into areas you can talk about whatever the fuck you want. And I think, you know, if a company or major corporation is going to write you a big fat check, they might not like that.
No.
They might not want that. But to me, that then robs the fun of it. So if, like, you know, I tweeted the other day, because I was like, let's give the country back to the satanic crime families that have ran it forever. Now I imagine, I imagine if someone somewhere would see that and go, wait, who did we just write this check to? No one has balls. That's the problem. No one has balls. No one has balls.
Well, yeah, that's. I mean, if there's one thing that I see in comedy right now, it's like fear. Fear is like, which is the antithesis of comedy. Like, you can't
100%
be funny and be afraid.
There should be the job of somebody at these networks to go, who gives a fuck if you don't like it?
Yeah.
There should be somebody that comes out.
Job.
Yeah, I'd love that to be my job. You know. But just like that should be a position at these networks. You just go up to people and go, hey, the reality is we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's all. But because 10 people on Twitter,
or the one of them that happens to write for some publication, and
right?
They live in their apartment in Brooklyn and think they're a journalist, so they call up and they're like, "Would you comment on your comics?"
What's great about technology now, until they shut that down, and that's coming. But what's great for the next 6 months? What's great about technology? I mean, Instagram removes videos I do. They remove comments.
Really?
Oh, yeah, dude. Sometimes I'll do something, I'll be like, well, James Myers won't be offended.
Thank you.
So I think I have to put it out.
I've been meaning to talk to you. Some of the stuff's a little much.
Yeah, I know. Some of it's a little much for me.
They the stand-up act, they comedian rap, and I'll be damned if we ever met, I'm feeding you that. So for every step taken with my heart in a roll, another crap LP full of garbage is sold. And as long as I got this freedom of speech.
This is it. This is where people from Nashville cheat on their wives. They put me in a condo, but I got a room anyway, because sometimes a condo's gonna look disgusting.
Oh, absolutely.
Condo's absolutely foul.
Yeah, sure. Charlotte's not bad. But it's like, it ain't great. I mean, it's like, any condo bad, and you're just like, I don't know where this has been, you know?
Yeah.
That's a problem.
And you know who cleans those, right? It's comedy club staff.
Yeah. I just can't, you know.
Yeah,
all of my friends have been in the bed, I'm like, this is not what I want.
Same lady who got fucked has to like clock in 20 minutes later.
Clean up after.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Actually, I mean, I worked at the comedy club for 6 years. That's exactly how it is.
Will you guys deliver right next door to the Hutton Hotel? It's right next door. You can't do any more delivery.
We can go down there.
Yeah, I guess we. Okay, you don't have any drivers. Okay,
Do you have anything?
Could walk. Could we pick it up? Okay, we'll do that. Thank you. What do you guys like?
I like everything.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a Supreme.
Yeah.
My name is Tim. What kind of crust? Can we do a stuffed crust? Yeah, this is America. Can I give you a credit card over the phone? I'll pay when I get there. Okay. She's like, no, you'll pay when you get here, you know. We used to take credit cards over the phone, but what I did is I just paid my bills. If once somebody gave me a credit card, and what I did is I just paid my bills. My husband had a truck, and we had to do it. And I just, you know what I did? I got confused with the numbers. I got real confused, and I ended up using some lady's credit card to pay for my husband's truck and get it out of Hawk. So I don't know. It was like real confusing. It's confusing. So. The police came down and they just took me out and had a little conversation with me, and I explained to them that I get real confused. I was hit in the head as a child, so they just didn't press any charges. But we better now that you pay in store.
I'll be right down. Great.
Just pay in store. We do not have any drivers. Now I know you are looking at us right now. I could easily walk this pizza into the lobby of that hotel, but I choose not to. I'm not compensated for that. I will do what I have to do, and then I will go home and I will smoke some glass and beat my kids. The voice I'm doing is a white woman. I want everyone to know it's a Southern white woman.
Thank you.
So, you know,
You'll be
in my head, this is a Southern white woman with tattoos. She does date black guys. I will say that. I'm not gonna lie, but I want everyone to know the voice I'm doing. Okay.
Thank you.
You're safe.
Thank you.
I can't wait till you call me and go, our YouTube channel was taken down. that woman in there, old white lady, 2 teardrop tattoos.
Same side or one side?
Same side. Doesn't it mean you killed someone?
Well, it means you killed at least 2 people, but why is it the same eye?
Maybe they were related.
Yeah.
They were 2 sisters.
For more Tim Dillon, check out his podcast, The Tim Dillon Show. Hit that subscribe button for more of your favorite comedians on the Rolling Green Room. Leave a comment below with which comedians you'd like to see next.